We there, we got it on. Looks good. All right, what's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy back here behind the camera, Big Johnny G, for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And the legendary game we got today is a solo showdown grudge match. That's right, but this is like a reverse grudge match we got going on here today because I actually won the last, which was also the first solo game I played against Lucidity, Six-Sided Nightmares by Renegade Game Studios. All right. I really, really, really love this game. I love this game solo. I love this game with other players because it's practically two different games. And that's what I really like. It doesn't feel like just a one-player version of a cooperative game where more than likely you are using multiple characters. No, this actually has a different rule setup. And honestly, I have not actually played this in about the 4 months or so since the last game. So I might be a little bit rusty, but we got cheat cards out, and I got my own that I can reference, besides the ones that are out here. So we're going to go through this, and I am not going to let the Lady of Envy demon get her revenge on me. Oh, no. No, my friends, that is not happening tonight. So in the solo game, what you're doing is you're taking the flip side. This is the flip side of one of the player mats, and that represents the different demons, the nightmares. And the Lady of Envy I was able to beat last time, and I want to make sure it's not a fluke. It wasn't a fluke. That's a little better. All right. Yeah, so I want to make sure that I did it right, that it was a good job, and that I can do it again. So here we are. I got the board out. I'm going to move this over here when I'm rolling dice. So everything is out front. And just in case, I got the rule book handy. In case I forget something or I got to look something up quickly. Okay, so let's get back here. So you choose a sleep track, the easy, the medium, or the hard, and you get a maximum of 3 rolls. And these are blind choices from the dice bag. Blind choices. You don't know what you're drawing. And the different colored dice have different effects. Well, different effects, but they have different chances also of things coming up. Like only the red has a 2-point and has a hunt symbol. With the other ones, you get to see the different chances you have of getting some of the dice, what their percentages are of coming up, so to speak. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to start off big. I'm going to start off with 5. Now the idea is you're dreaming and you're trying to collect power for yourself. You're trying to take power from the dream world, but there are nightmares, these demonic nightmares that are haunting the dream realm, and they're trying to get you. They're trying to turn you into a demon themselves, a nightmare. They're trying to make you like one of their little avatars, one of their minions, one of their types. I don't know how else to put it, my friends. So also they all have 2 sides as well. Really, the big difference is picture, I believe. So I just chose the sides I like. Yeah. All right, so on the dream turn, you're going to choose your track, which I just did. I get right over to the 5. So I'm going to pick out dice blindly here. I feel 2, I feel 3, 4. So that should be 5 dice. That should be 5 dice. And this is what I'm looking at right here. Wow, 3 reds right off the bat. So in the 1-player game, if you max one of these out, you can only do that twice. In the 1-player game, they can have up to 4 dice on them. In the cooperative games, it's 3. So you draw the number on the track you're on. I'm on 5, and you get to throw 2 dice back in the sack. And I'm telling you, right, I'm not gambling, even though it's early in the game. 3 red dice? No, I'm not gambling. I'm going to have the 1 red die in the mix along with blue and the yellow. And there is a certain order that you do resolve the dice in. First is any power. I did not get any power. Did not get any power on this roll. And that's what I need. I need power. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Shoot. I didn't have the game set up enough. I have to fill this. That's what I completely forgot. And that's also going to be done randomly here. And it is always the sleep side you're putting up initially. Although that could change. That could change, actually, with certain dice rolls. Okay. So this was on Kickstarter, and I really wish that I had backed it, in hindsight. Some of the extra stuff, the little inlay boards for this to help keep the dice on look really cool. And also just to have supported them. There goes my OCD kicking in. So that's why I need these on my real rolls. So I'm not really rolling dice here. I'm just pulling them out. The pictures on the Lady of Envy's track show all shadows, so that's the way you line it up. Now, not all the nightmare demons have the same setup. Okay. Let's see, almost done here. That little false start that we had going on, which I apologize for. Okay. Last row, here we go. I don't have as many. I only got a few right here, right? Lined up nice. You want to see the same colors line up. All right. Mix this up again. Now let's go with the 5. Okay, so I'm thinking out 5. I feel 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's better. That's better. So I got too many. I'm going to get rid of 2 of these greens. Let's bring this out and start the game up official like. Okay, so you resolve power first. I got a power there. And then I got 2 shadows. There's no hunt, there's no dream or exhaust, actually. It looks like Z is dreaming. So then you go to the shadows, which is the last. And since I have more than 1, it's my choice of how I want to deposit them, so to speak, onto the track. And the difference is the effect that the different color ones, such as the blue depths, when I place that, I will have to draw and roll another dream. That's what the dice are called in this game. They're called dreams. And the imprisonment, I can rotate 1 exhaust to a shadow. Might as well play that first because I got nothing else going on. No. I'm going to play the blue. I'll play the blue. Draw 1 randomly over here. I got Z. I need to deal with that first, since that is before the order of the shadow. Then I'll put the shadow down. And I must. It doesn't give me an option. Like the red one, the Primal Fear one says you may. This one simply says to rotate 1 exhaust to its shadow. So there we go. So now, if I decide to move up on the track, I'm going to take 7, or I can rest. When I rest, I can get rid of all my exhausts, or I can get rid of 1 shadow. I can also use my power and re-roll any shadows of that color that are touching, not diagonally, orthogonally. Then I get to roll them. Powers I get to put back in the bag. Any other results go back on the track, regardless of whether it's a shadow, whether it's an exhaust. It goes here. This is the beginning of the game, right? So to heck with it. I'm going to go big. I got two. I got 2 dice in my hand. 3, 4. I dropped one. 4, 5, 6. This should be 7. All right, bunch of greens. Okay, I'm going to throw 2 greens back. I got too many to deal with. That'll leave me a couple of greens, a yellow, blue, and a red. Okay, deal with some power first. I got some power. That's good. That's good. Some more green power. A lot of green power. Now, if the exhaust gets filled, then I'm going to have to draw a dream randomly from the bag, and any power die that it matches the color of, poof, I lose it. It goes back in the bag. Back in the bag. I got 2 shadows, and I got an exhaust. I got to deal with exhaust. And 2 shadows. And another yellow. Man, oh man, this stinks. Okay, I'm gonna put this down first because I may move 1 shadow to the hunt space. Don't have to. I could move this shadow here to the hunt space. Now, when this is filled up, game over. They've hunted me down. They've devoured me, I guess. Game is over. But, you know, I will do that. I will do that because putting here says rotate a Z to its shadow. Since the order placement doesn't matter here, I'm just going to push it over here. OCD. Okay, so I am not going to go for 9, though. I really am tempted. I really am tempted. See, but I got 2 here. Now I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest. Take that away. And that, yeah, I think the smart thing to do there, because I got those 2 yellows, I think pushing it to 9 dice is a lot. It would have been a lot different if I was doing the 3, 5, 7 track. But I'm going to rest. So, yeah, I'm going to move 1. Oh, see, but I got these 2. I want to move that also. But no, I have to. I have to get rid of this. Back in the bag. Back in the bag. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. See, it's been a while. I told you it's been a while. I almost forgot that there's a difference in the one player, because now that I've rested and I've ended my turn, I have to move 2 of the spooks. That's right. The 2 lowest ones. That's a red and a blue. Now, these are not being resolved. These are being moved here, so you don't do as requested, such as draw and roll 1 dream and may move a shadow to a hunt space. You don't have to do that when you're pulling them down. Then the line itself is going to be coming right down here. Nice. All right, so now that's the problem with resting. And I think in the solo game like this, it puts a little bit more of an importance of working the balance between resting and not resting and pushing yourself forward. Because every time you don't push yourself, you don't push your luck, you're moving these 2 down to here. Now, what about greens here? I gotta think about this for next turn. Because all I have is green power. And sometimes my eyes deceive me between the yellow and the green. So these two are yellow, yellow, yellow. So I gotta double check. There we got. See, that's not right. Could get rid of that row. That's one green right there and a yellow. But fortunately, that's the one thing I can sort of deal with at the moment, since I have no green and no yellow on my board. I'm going to come in, I'm just going to wet my toes here with 3 dice, throwing back 2, and just rolling 1. Okay, healthy mix. 1 of each except the red. Right? Because you can't get all 4 different colors on that pull. I'm gonna roll the yellow. Oh, sorry, I should pull this out, but I'm not gonna re-roll it for that. Nothing to resolve but a shadow. Shadow goes over here. Reroll 1 dream of your next player's choice. In the solo game, when this happens, you're always gonna re-roll the first power die. Who's going to re-roll that first power die? You got Z's, so it's going to have to go up here. Not liking what's happening. All right. I'm going to push to 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Out the door with number 5. I messed up here, didn't I? Because of my damn eyes. Well, that's green. All right. Get rid of the red. Get rid of the yellow. Oh, my eyes are deceiving me. All right, Z, shadow, and power. The row got filled. I did make a mistake. So this one would have been shadow. I wouldn't have to re-roll that one. Yeah. There we go. Wouldn't have to have re-rolled that one. Instead, I would have had that other shadow there. Oh, okay. So now I have to roll, because this is here now. Ooh, we got a power. And power. All right, one of them gets awakened, one of them gets awakened, as long as it doesn't happen a second time. That's the way I see it. All right, I'm going to rest. I didn't finish resolving everything. All right, so I resolved the power. There's no hunt. Got to resolve dream. And then shadow. I should have done the dream before the shadow. So these 3 are going back in the bag. give it a nice mix. Whatever color I pull out, that color on my power roll, I lose. Back to the bag. Oh, thank goodness. Those were red. All right. Now this moves down. Yellow's getting dangerous here. And remember, since these are shifting from the Nightmare onto my player board for the one-player game, they don't get resolved when they go here. Because they're not dreams. Only the dreams get resolved here. These are spooks. I'm really thinking of taking another just a tiny little dip in the lake here, just wetting my toe. I'm totally thinking about that, right? Right? So, okay, I'm going to go with 3. I love that sound. 1, 2, 3. All right, come on. I get 1 die to roll. Which one will it be? The blue will give me a possible re-roll of a second die, another die to roll. And something about that, I'm liking that idea. If I get a shadow on a red, I don't have to do anything because that's the one optional. It's the one optional one. And that green, I'm going to have to re-roll that first green and lose some power. I'm going to go and just roll the blue. This comes up a shadow. I want to see how, if it's beneficial. It might be good. Maybe the second die will get some power of a different color, Because I got red. I got red and yellow, so imprisonment is going to awaken. Got red and yellow, and next I got blue and green coming up. What's that red? Yeah. If this was interposed, I could get rid of those 3 blues with a successful blue one. But let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, see, I got a power. Okay, not bad. See, I end up spending. I wish I pulled these out in a better order. Okay. All right, so that was just 3. I'm going to go to 5. I'm going to go to 5, man. Got to try this. That's 4 dice, and the 5th one. All right. I get to put 2 of them back. Oh, man, oh, Shevitz. Yeah, I'm putting 2 red ones back. There's a nice possibility of a 2 power. Got a 1 in 6 chance of that. Can't afford the 2 in 6 chance of getting double shadows, though. Or a shadow, 2 in 6 chance each. Let's see. Come on. Oh, nice. Look at that. I did get a 2. Okay, so deal with a 1 power here. Now, a 2 power, what you do is you skip to represent, because this would be at 8 now if I had 2 single 1s out. All right, now I'm starting to get some clothes to play with here. Not that I have blue in any useful order here. Okay. Now I got to deal with this shadow and rotate a Z, which I have none of, to the shadow phase. So I have no exhaust out. So there's nothing to do there. So checking for filled rows. I got this. So this, I believe that all comes off now. I believe that does. Let me double check. Yeah, they must, because it can refill again. This comes out, back in the bag. Put the Edwina back in the bowl. Put the dice back in the bag. Got that. Okay. Now moving that down, starting with 2 more. Only imprisonment. Remind me, imprisonment is been awakened, so to speak. One more, it will devour me. 7, 7, 7, 7. Oh, man. 7. I'll end up be rolling 5 of them. There's a 50-50 shot that a blue is going to come up a shadow on me. And a 2 in 6 chance with the green, as well as the yellow and the red. They all get a 2 in 6 chance. Oh, I rested. What am I thinking? I rested. I pulled everything down. I finished the round. Good. So that I'm getting ahead of myself. That always happens in the solo games. My mind just starts racing and racing and racing and racing. So going back 3 now. Good. Just the way I was thinking it all wrong there was not good for me. Not that this is going to make it any better, I'm sure. Not that it made it any better. Okay. Getting rid of these two. Come on, let's see what you got. You got a slap in the face for me. That's what you got right there. Right there. Rotate. I have nothing to rotate there. Gonna have to go with 5. At what point? Wait a second. At what point? So I guess that would be the last thing before I rest. Last thing before I rest, it looks like. Okay. Oh, this must be so bad. Maybe I'll just do the 3 and the rest. Or the 5 and the rest. I'm good. So what I'm going to do here... bang 3 yellow out. Oh, man, that's one color I don't have. Green, blue, and red. The 3 reds I have are all scattered up. They're not touching. I don't have any greens that are touching. I mean, I see no reason to... to spend a power on that. Especially if I can get to 15 before, but can I do that before imprisonment comes out? I'm not happy with this game so far. I feel like I'm doing a lot worse at this point than I did that last game about 4 months ago. The rest of those 2 are coming down. And everything but red is 1 slot away from awakening. This is where it's getting tough. Not sure. To win the game, you must either collect 15 points or after the last spook is moved to your dream card, you must have at least 2 power for each nightmare that has awakened. If the match of nightmare is already awakened, you lose the game. I'm not going to get to that point. I really don't think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to get 15 points first, or these are going to come down first. So I got a pretty good chance right now at 8 points. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's all I need, because you need 2 power per awakened nightmare. I have 8. Maximum of 4. I could do that, but I'm not going to last. So is this just a trial in futility? Yes, it is. But I'm going to go through it anyway. The envy is starting to feel pride. She's starting to feel pride. All right. I'm obviously starting at 3. At least maybe I could start with a little control. That's what I'm thinking. It's starting with a little control. You're kidding me. You're freaking kidding me. Really? Really? Oh. Oh. Scheiße. Ah, that is not wunderbar. Nicht wunderbar. Nein wunderbar. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Okay, come on. Let's get ready to rumble. That's a copyright. I'm going to get in trouble. Stereo, stereo cantos, stereo cantos. Yeah, I'm singing that because I just got my butt kicked. Like Stan Smith by Stereo Cantos. I just got my butt kicked. Because now it is Awakened twice. Game over. It had to be imprisonment. Even with that mistake, I kind of retroed. I'll double check. Watch this again. But I think I played this correctly this time, especially after 4 months off from the game. And just doing a quick cursory look through it again before I hit record or go live. But no, this time, so now we are 1 for 1. Me and the Lady of Envy. We are 1 for 1 here, lady. What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do is I'm going to come back, and this is going to be a final grudge match to decide once and for all who is the master. Who is the master of Lucidity? Big Johnny G or Lady of Envy? All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me Friday night here for this live solo Showdown grudge match. Wow, this one really kicked my butt. All right, so I'm 1 for 1 for this game. Thank you, my friends, for checking us out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Thank you so much for subscribing to us here on YouTube. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting. And I hope that you are enjoying these videos. I hope you enjoy them. We've been trying to fix them up a little bit. We've been trying to do a little bit of work on the channel. Hope you've been enjoying that as well. And for right now, my friends, I am out of here.